right, hello everyone. How you all doing? I'm DC. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, other places under DC Lasair. That's DC Lasair. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're all set there. And just a second. Okay, yay. Sorry, had to check a thing. Check the thing. All right. So, one thing. It's March, yay! So my birthday month. So, go to my Ko-fi and I'm trying to get a prompter. But you can go to dclasair.bio.link. Do I have a Ko-fi command anymore? I don't remember. Coffee command? I do. Yeah. So go there. Support for birthday. My birthday is March 30th. So anything you can add to that would be most welcome. Tech today, we're going to do a couple of things. There's one thing I just saw that I'm going to do real quick. So this concerns safety, security, all that stuff. Is that Twitter X made at least this is on mobile, made a calling feature on. And apparently it exposes IPs. And just allows people to call you through direct messages on Twitter. So to shut that off, we're gonna make some text here. Now I couldn't find this on the desktop app. It's on the mobile app. So let me make sure I have the steps correctly. That's a word. Correctly. My word. All right. So on the mobile app, we're just gonna type in. Ooh, that's big. Let's knock that down a bit. Actually, let's change that font to. We're doing it all live because I can. It's my channel. Let's do that font. Okay, let me shrink this down a bit so you can all see it kind of as I'm typing it. Oh, come on. Behave. Okay. So properties. Sizing, not that big. Okay, so setting and support is 1. Two. Settings and privacy. Hey, happy Friday. Welcome on in. Glad to see you. I am going over the Kofi, or not the Kofi, the the Twitter has activated calling via your direct messages on the mobile app. I can't find it on the desktop app, but on the mobile app, you want to shut that off because it's on by default and it can expose your IP address. So we're going through the steps of shutting it off, and that's why I'm putting up right there. And I will get to the coffee goal in a minute. Then privacy and safety. Oops, that's way wrong. And then direct messages. Glad to see you again, by the way. And enable audio and video calling. And slide that to off because it is currently on. So this is what you're going to be doing. Let's get this to fit somewhere. So yeah, do these steps on your mobile app. Go to settings and support, settings and privacy, privacy and safety, direct messages, enable audio and video calling, and hit that switch off because it should be off by default. So yeah, do those steps. Keep yourself safe. And you don't need that automatically on. Trust me, you'll be fine without it. Yeah, I want you to be safe. So, it is my birthday month. Yay, March. And if you want to do birthday gift for me, go in on Get Me a Prompter. Go to my Ko-Fi. And you can type !coffee in chat, KOFI. Get the link. Go there. And yeah. So yeah, that's how you can support me for my birthday. The virtual calling, etc. Stay off my particular soapbox about how things like that should be opt-in instead of opt-out. Yep, I agree completely. But they decided that it should be on by default. So that should always be opt-out, right? Thanks for that. So yeah. So right there. Follow those steps. You're not there. It's so far I only see it active on mobile app. So wherever you have the mobile app, you should be able to do those things. They're over there, and turn it off because exposing your IP address is bad. All right. So that was the first thing I wanted to say up front. Second is something slightly better, is that Mixline has a new version of their beta out, and it does a couple things. Let me make sure I have everything it's doing right. Let me get into their Discord a second. Make sure. Let's see here. Where was the. Dang it, where's the announcement? Oh, well. Oh, it must have been an email. Okay. Right. Hold on. Let me look at my email. I swear I had one. Oh, here it is. Okay, so Mixline's new beta has line colors, which I'll show off in a minute. Volume slider improvements. Mixline now uses a logarithmic database DB scale for volume adjustments. They give you a feedback email. And some other improvements. So, show you what this looks like. And by the way, if you can, Mixline, like I said, it's in beta. I use it for all my audio routing. Makes it very, very easy. If you'd like it, it's there. And then go to my demo window. Boop. And yeah. So, there. As you can see, there are now colored lines, where before this would be the same color. So you can kind of hover over, can click on it, and notice that, now I gotta take the glasses down a bit just to see the colors. But yeah, so we have all the orange ones, going to Rodecaster Duo, and it just changes color. Right now you can't set the color, but it changes color as you go down, as you add more outputs. And then when we connect them, you go, oh, that's this. What color is that? Pink color. Sorry, these are yellow ones, so kind of disrupts some color sometimes. So this pink line here, and you notice I go over it, kind of highlights that color a little bit. You can see it better with the orange, follow line. So I know that all the orange lines are going to Rodecaster Duo chat, and I know that the recentral is when I have an AverMedia capture card, and so when I'm using my Switch or my PlayStation, I feed it into recentral, and that's what I'm capturing in OBS. So when I do that, all that audio goes to Rodecaster Duo chat, which is one of my channels on my mixer. Or if I don't have these headphones in and it's just going out to my normal speakers, I also have it going to my speakers, which is this green one, and I just have those muted so that when I'm gaming and streaming, you don't pick up the noise from my speakers through my microphone. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. Here's the lone thing that goes to Rodecaster Duo main, which is main stereo, which is enshrouded. I forget why I divided that up like that, but yeah. Sirenscape goes to secondary. So pretty handy. Just having yet another identifier for your inputs to outputs. And yeah, Mixline makes everything easy. And if you use Mixline, you want to set all of your Windows audio sources to default. So everything under, you go to your little speaker icon and you click this Windows 11, you click sound settings, and it goes to output, and then you go to volume mixer, and then you can see the apps and select where you want them to go. But if you use Mixline, just too many lines on DC, honestly. Yeah, it is a lot of lines. But if you go to, and hi Herb, if you go to your Windows settings, just set all those to default and have everything go default, and that way Mixline handles all of your routing for you. And so far for me, it's been really stable. When I've had Windows updates and things, since it's not handled with Windows, I don't have to worry about Windows forgetting where the audio is routed to. Mixline's just been like, nope, that goes here. I got it. This goes to this. And I haven't worried about Windows settings messed up my audio in quite a long time now. So that's been a nice bonus. Not that that can't happen or whatever, but it hasn't happened so far, which is great. Which already beats the Windows updates. I mean, like even a month of this would beat having Windows get confused with audio sources. Right? Because it seems like you can walk to the left slightly and Windows will forget where you want that audio source to go. And so, and Herb, if you didn't see it, I did talk about the other thing you mentioned to me. I made text. That was the Twitter nonsense, and I made some text there to follow on your mobile apps. There is a handy graphic too, and if you want the source, I should do source this, shouldn't I? Let's see here. Yeah, here's a Twitter thread on all that. But yeah, do that. Do those things on your mobile. and get through that. Other announcements in tech that are of interest. StreamerBot has their new beta up. I haven't tried the new beta yet, but it has some nifty features in it. And when it comes to full release, definitely be talking about it. And let's see here. They have you can download it for free. These aren't all the... Where's the list? That's not the big deal update. I'm looking at their tweet, and they didn't include a couple things that it's just and more, but okay. Why StreamerBot? Why you do this? Let's go to their Discord. Probably has the announcement I'm looking for. Just be the same announcement. Who am I looking for? StreamerBot. Yes, StreamerBot. There we are. All right. So, one of the things they've now integrated is pronoun support for the pronoun plugins everyone uses, the Alejo.io. And other things are simulated events, Trovo platform support, vStream platform support, Elgato Camera Hub integration for cameras and teleprompter, fourth wall integration, Twitch integrated throwing system integration. That's a mouthful. I have no idea what that is. Headless mode, file tail service, speaker bot integration, Twitch upcoming ad trigger, and more. So yeah, but the pronoun support is what I really want to try out. No, I don't want it. I was going to see if they showed me and more. They don't. They just say and more everywhere. Okay. Well, and more. But pronoun support. Yay. So I really want to test that out. See what that's like. So much integrating, right? Curious about the pronoun support and how it can be implemented. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works yet. So I may try the beta tonight yet. Also, sometime this weekend, unfortunately not for Tech Friday time, but Doris, the new Link to Bio site I'm tending to favor, is going to have an update and do some nifty things in their update that they release sometime this weekend, and we'll talk about it next week. But if you want to see what my current site looks like, there it is. And yeah, as far as pronoun support goes, you can see my chat widget integrates the pronoun thing, which I like, and how StreamerBot uses it and what that changes for me. Like maybe they have a chat thing now that since pronouns are integrated, I could put that down there and just have StreamerBot handle everything. I mean, StreamerBot technically does handle the chat widget through WebSocket talking to, like the program talks to StreamerBot WebSocket, which talks to OBS, and that's why you get this down there. But having that native will be interesting to figure out. I'm curious on. And sorry, I have to check on a couple things this time. Oh, so, and if you're just tuning in, it's my birthday month. Yay! My birthday is March 30th. I am, if you want to do a kindness for me for my birthday, go throw some money at my coffee for a prompter thing. It's right there. That's ko-fi.com/Hatomancer. Go there, do the thing. That'd be awesome. So yeah. Oh, if you, I forgot other announcement. If you are going to GaryCon, I will be at GaryCon with my panel. There's 11 tickets left to my event. So go sign up before those go away. Or if you know someone going to GaryCon, tell them to come to my event and give them that link because it's my event and I want to say hi to people. So that'd be great. Are there still just 11 tickets? Maybe that's changed. Yes, there are 11 tickets available. So please come to my event if you will be at GaryCon. Yay. Because I'll be there the whole weekend. So, and if you can't make an event, come by, say hi anyway. I kind of look like this, except in 3D. All right, and if y'all have any questions, today might be a short day as far as Tech Friday goes, just because stuff hasn't quite released yet that I want to talk about. Oh, I do know something we can talk about, and that is some updates to the maps feature on D&D Beyond. Let me activate that for the campaign. What map do we have up? Oh, I got. Okay, we have a map up. Yay! I don't know. I don't remember what map this is. But there are some new features. Let me see if I can. Let's do a studio mode thing real quick and get this into demo window. Demo window, and make sure you can see what I'm seeing and that I'm not showing you anything I can't show you. Oops, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, I need to show you that. And I need to show you that. All right, and then shrink it down. Okay, I think this will work. Try to and big in what we can. Alrighty, so let's get over to that on D&D Maps. Oh, by the way, I messed with my audio settings again because I'm constantly messing with them, and I found another video I kind of liked, and so I set up things a little different, and hopefully my voice sounds a little deeper. I mentioned adding just a slight amount of reverb, like so little that you don't notice that there's actual reverb, but it adds a little more depth. Just so hopefully that's coming through that way. And there was a lot of other things I said. I played with my noise gate, all sorts of things, and I switched back to the Shure SM7B. All right, let's go here for maps now. Okay, so here's maps. And why don't I just full screen this? That'll be easier. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll live with this. Okay, so as you can see, maps. First thing is there is now a spectator mode. Let's see if I can get the mouse follow thing to work. If I hit it twice, maybe? No. Okay. So we'll do pointer thing. So if you go down the lower right, hit the three dots, you can do spectator view. So this is, if you're streaming or anything and you don't want people to see your map, just load up spectator view right down here. And yeah, that'll let people enjoy what you're doing on screen. Very useful for streaming. So copy that link as a browser URL source in OBS. And do that if you're doing things with maps. Also, there is now a draw feature, which you hit the D key. Draw, and then you get an eraser. You can draw. You can set the size: huge, gargantuan, large, medium. And you can set the color. And so just take your circle and you can start drawing on your map. Look, I made a bad square. Or you can make a smiley face. Right? Maybe add a little nose. Yeah. Smiley face. Look at that. I'm an artist. Can clear it all just with one button. So those were the new features added. Oh, and pointer, you select point, which is the X key. And then you notice how you have this thing. Then you hold down your left mouse button and you create this little comet tail effect. I don't remember if this was available the last time I talked about maps, but it's here. So yeah, the new things are the draw, which is great. And then down here, the three dots, spectator view for all your, if you just want people to view the map that, so it's not your map view going up on your OBS, the spectator view. If you haven't seen this before, there's a fog of war command. You can erase it, brush, can make a shape, size that shape. So, fog of war there. Then if my players see it, everything colored in will be invisible. You can do this to monster tokens. So if we drag Demogorgon on, we'll put Demogorgon. Oops, I got to hit the plus button. So Demogorgon right there. If you want to hide them, if you just want to hide the token, and you don't want so you don't have to cover them with fog of war, you can hit the little eye icon here, and now they are hidden from my players. And then as soon as they burst into the room, oh look, Demogorgon strikes, and then now they'll all see the Demogorgon. You can change their border color. So this is handy if you want to kind of track status or health, or you just need a color for them to stand out. Right? You can move it all around. And I was playing in my D&D campaign last night with friends, and at the end of the session, we play every 2 weeks. At the end of the session, I did a smiley face on the side of the map, and I said my character was here, And I just left it on the side of the map, and no one said anything. So if it's up there when we play again in 2 weeks, I will be happy. That'd be amazing. Because we will be using the map we're on, we will be using again, at least at the start. And so people should see it. But like none of the other players saw it, and I did it right as we were ending because I knew people would stop paying attention to it because, you know, they close down, they leave the maps on, you know, like almost right away. But I knew I had this little window of time where I could do it, and maybe someone would notice, and no one said anything. So this is the kind of stuff I do. I figure out where your pauses are, and I know, and I take advantage of those. I will draw that I was here on your maps. I'm a menace. So let's see what else we can get into today. All right. Just double checking, making sure everything looks good. Where are... Oh, my captions aren't on. Shoot. Why did... Okay, captions. Why did you... Oh. Oh, you decide to reset. Okay. Yeah, go back to here. Okay, preview, showing preview, maybe, save, yes, no, captions, yay, captions. Okay, caption doc, go back there, yay, all right. Let's see here. Oh, the other news thing. So Twitter is doing its nonsense with the automatically turning on calls thing. Hewlett-Packard is doing some nonsense. HP with their printers. Let me pull up that Ars Technica article. So, yep, I'm reading from this article if you want to follow along a bit. So today they launched a service. Today being, this happened yesterday. I'm sorry. I just noticed it on their site today. But they have launched a subscription service that rents people a printer. I'm quoting from the top of the article here. HP launched a subscription service today that rents people a printer, allots them a specific amount of printed pages, and sends them ink for a monthly fee. As if that wasn't bad enough, HP is framing its service as a way to simplify printing for families and small businesses, but the deal also comes with monitoring and years-long commitment. You have a price range of $6.99 to $35.99. The final evolution, right? So, you know, when they detect you're running low, but then they also keep track of everything you're printing. Who thought this was a good idea? I'd like to subscribe to that service, and I will pay the cost of Eat Me. Right? Eat dollars and me cents. And then in their terms of service, HP, reading from the article, HP may disrupt the service and continue to charge you for it if your printer is not online. Oh, it gets better. The privacy policy also states that HP may transfer information about you to advertising partners. And it's a minimum 2-year commitment. And so they're advertising as never own a printer again, and hassle-free printing. But you're still going to have the hassles of waiting for ink to arrive or being out of paper if it jams up, right? This doesn't even include someone coming to your house to fix it, right? It doesn't include maintenance. Wait. Bill me and sell my data? Far too greedy. Yeah. Right? And I was reading the comments to the article, and some of this would make sense if you're like a big business and you're doing massive amounts of work. Maybe this makes sense for you if you're, this huge business. But this is specifically aimed at individuals and small businesses who should not be in any type of program like this at all. Oh, and also the big businesses probably include having a repair person come in and fix the big industrial printer. This does not. So yeah, that's me not owning a HP printer again. Yeah, this is the corp model brought home. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why I would ever buy an HP printer. Plus, the low end is 20 printed pages. That's the $6.99 per month plan. Now, I may not print many pages, but sometimes I have spurts where I do need to print a lot. If I'm going to a convention, there's a lot of character sheets coming out. 20 pages may not be enough in a month. What do I do afterwards? And you do get 24/7 support via phone or chat. But that's phone or support HP chat. So no off-site repairs or part replacements. And of course, it doesn't cover damage or failure caused by use of non-HP media supplies and other products. So it's also a way for monitoring you to make sure that you're using Hewlett-Packard ink. And they can make your printer stop functioning if you're not using their ink. So that's awful. But something that's kind of related to what we talk about here. So I think I pay 10 cents per page at the library for black and white, right? Like let's see if there's anything else here. But yeah, that was kind of the article that I wanted to point out. I have a Canon Pixma printer here. I got on sale at Walgreens for $20. Like, I don't know, 8-10 years ago. And still works for me. Yeah. On the occasion where I do actually need to print stuff out. It's an interesting net to cast, and will grab a very specific consumer small biz owner. But anyone doing anything at scale will look at this and laugh. Yep. and that was of all the, you know, we have weird AI stuff to deal with and a bunch of other things, but out of tech stuff, that particular article caught my eye. And like, oh, related to printing, so my Pixma printer here, I made a dice tray for myself once, and I just bought a wooden box at local craft hobby supply. I didn't make the box myself, and I put felt on the bottom, like a padded felt, and then softer felt I glued to the sides, and then with the Pixma printer, you take some wax paper, and I took a logo, I reversed it, printed it on the wax paper, and then you take it. Make sure you have your box that or surface you're doing this on sanded, so the ink goes through. So you take it, you take your reversed image, and you put it obviously ink side onto the thing, onto your surface, so it looks, you know, you reverse it so it looks the right way when you flip it over, put it on surface. Then you take like a credit card or gift card and you rub it over the image on the wax paper, and that ink will transfer to the wooden box. And then I just stained, you know, and then I stained it after I let that dry. I stained the box, and then I added the felt in and glued that down. So yeah, and welcome on in, Eve. Glad to see you. So let's see here. We've gone over Twitter's latest, Twitter being on fire and going downhill. We've talked about Hewlett Packard starting the fire. We talked about hope you're all doing well. Yeah, thanks for coming on in. Appreciate it. We talked about Mixline update, which added color to the lines drawn between sources, and we've updated on things that are in the current StreamerBot beta coming live. As soon as the StreamerBot beta goes live, the StreamerBot beta is live, but as soon as it goes to main, I'll explore it, talk about it, hopefully in the next couple weeks. The link site I am using, and I'm going to be switching to, because of stuff coming up, they have a pretty good upsized update coming out this weekend. If you're curious what that is, it's this site here. And based on other updates they said are coming, it's going to be my site. I'm just going to take my domain and point it here. I really like what they're doing. Better than most other link in bio sites, at least in my mind. So yeah, looking forward to see what they do. And yeah, okay. Let's see here. I mentioned GaryCon. If you're gonna be at GaryCon, I submitted my panel to Gen Con, so I guess I'll find out in another, I don't know, month or so, with another few weeks maybe, if my panel is approved for Gen Con once again. It'd be great if it's approved for Gen Con, and then I can say I've sold out like 3 years in a row, if it sells out again. That'd be awesome. Here, I think this is for GaryCon. I think this is the second time I did a panel at I'm doing a panel at GaryCon. Brian, hello, welcome on in. Oh, I have the double Brian in my chat. Ooh. Good to see you again. Oh, let's see here. We also went over the D&D map thing, or the updates to the map. Sorry, the maps feature on D&D Beyond. Those words, that order. And let's see, is there anything else to go over right now? If you have any questions for me, again, about tech, about streaming, please note the Double Brian is only available to our Platinum members. Amazing. Let's see here. Oh, I know. Haha. I have something else we can talk about related to tech. So, at least here in the US, we have this idea of public access for TV stations. And these are basically community volunteer. They're all 501(c) organizations. And it's in the laws that cable company has to carry a public access. The airwaves are ours, essentially, or a segment of them. So public access allows the public to use these airwaves. And Double Brian starts at $25.99 a month and is limited to 3 instances. Amazing. Love it. Love it. So, and I haven't been to this particular, there's 2 public access stations I'm near, and I haven't been to this particular one in quite many years, like more than 10 years, obviously, and stuff changed, and I noticed they had an open house. It probably been more like 20 years since I've been to that one, and they had an open house and for a few hours and saying, hey, come on in. If I'd waited literally one more day, I might have had questions about StreamerBot, because I've gotten sick of Dino failing to go live. To do going live, but I figured out a real scuffed way of doing it. With a webhook tied to my touch portal instead. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah, if you have questions about it, and hey, JD lady, welcome on in. Oh, hey, kitty. Hi, yes. My cat needs attention. Yes, if you do have questions about StreamerBot, by all means, reach out to me. There's a couple people in chat that know about StreamerBot as well. And yeah, if I can pick her up, I will. Sometimes picking up the cat is a no-go. But I have to at least lean over and give the pets. Otherwise, you would think the earth is ending. But I'm glad you found a solution, even though it's a bit odd. Come here. All right. Nope. Let go of the carpet. Carpet. You're coming on camera, kitty. Whether you like to or not. This is Hannah. Say hi to Hannah. She will be here for only a few brief moments. Yes, hi. Hi. She's already looking for her escape. See if you end up having the energy to perhaps completely replace Dino. Stream Elements bots have been bugging me too. Yeah. There's my kitty. Oh, you're purring loudly. So this is the kitty paws of the stream. Kitty paws. I made a pun. Oh, time to get down. Okay, don't hurt yourself. I have to turn slightly to let the cat down because there's stuff on my side. And if she got down there, she would just be ramming her little head into the stuff that's down here. So I have to turn and let her down. All right. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Yes, everyone likes seeing you. I know you. I know. I know. I know. It's a lot when I pick you up. All right. Oh, I need to. Excuse me a moment. I need to have my. I need to take my kitty somewhere. Hold on. All right. Let's go. Much more seriously, DC, if you have any questions at all, I'm very familiar with Gen Con and their event approval process. If you endured it well, feel free to reach out with any questions. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did everything right again, hopefully, this year. Didn't seem like there were any changes, but I really do appreciate that. That's amazing. And I will definitely reach out if I have any questions. Because, yeah, navigating this stuff is weird and sometimes bizarre. Let's see here. Oh, so I was talking about the public access station. So they had a come see our new tech day, and it was kind of cool. They have podcasts set up. Mainly, it's just a question of space. They're far less concerned with content or theme than conventions like PAX U. Yeah, yeah. I was starting to get that impression. I got an email today about. Well, everyone got the email today. I think about they and the wording did seem way more concerned about space than content. Yeah. So I was starting to get that impression a bit. That's good to know. Public access. They're showing off their stuff, and they have a podcast set up. So they have a Rodecaster Pro, which is the bigger cousin to the Rodecaster Duo that I have. And they had Rode Pod mics plugged in. Hey, Vancouver by night. Stream needs at least 3 more hats, right? Do I have 3 more hats? I think I do. Let's see here. 1. Okay. 2. 3 more, huh? 3. Okay. There we go. So they have a podcasting station, which gives you a Rodecaster Pro. The Rodecaster Pro, fantastic, right? Not the Rodecaster Pro 2, but the Rodecaster Pro. And they have Rode Pod mics, and if you sign up for their membership fee and take their class, you can go in and use this stuff. They had a Blackmagic camera there, which Blackmagic cinema cameras and that whole line is great. if you ever get a chance to try a Blackmagic camera, one of the Blackmagic Cinema cameras by Blackmagic Designs, they're so cool. And they had their multiple setups set up, so you can see Blackmagic and Red One are fantastic cameras. Oh yeah, the Red One. Yeah, I got to play with the Red One. Oh, it was like the first Red One. It had a demo that came to town. I was like, oh, this is neat too. And they had little stations set up where they're like, okay, here's what we do for podcasting. Here's our Blackmagic camera. You can sit down, you can see what your image looks like on screen. Here's our green screen setup. We use OBS. And I'm like, you use OBS? Yay! And you know, their lighting's good, so their green screens look great. They shut off their teleprompter. Then you could go into their control room where they had a TriCaster. If you don't know what TriCaster is, it's like a big video switcher board, which are very expensive, but they're very cool looking. And you know, when I first did this stuff, there was multiple monitors, and each camera had its own monitor, and then they're in the control room, and then there was the big what's going on out to air, and then there was the preview monitor, and now it's just one huge monitor with little windows for each camera assigned to it. Like, oh, that's way different. And they had this audio board, which was this big, huge, rectangular thing, and I was kind of like, that's intimidating. Had a little digital display up here, and you know, had all the levers and everything, but it was just massive. Like, oh, okay, yeah. And they of course have a teleprompter station and everything. Got a buddy that has a decent amount of Blackmagic hardware they got for his YouTube channel. Love playing with stuff at his place. Awesome. That's amazing. Need someone to make DC a Hat-tastic t-shirt? Exactly. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I went with my friend of mine, we've been friends for years and years now, and we've done all sorts of short film projects and everything. So I'm like, hey, this is going on. Come on, and so he comes with me, and we got to kind of geek out about hardware, and that was fun. And you know, you pay, so for this public access station, it's $40 for the entire year, and then once you pay that, classes are like $20. And once you take the appropriate, we run you through how to use our stuff class. You can go in, check out. You can, if you have a show, you can use, you know, go in and go, hey, want to make a show. You know, if you use our equipment, you're essentially use our equipment to make content for the public access channel. That's the idea. But yeah, you can use it and do stuff with, and it's very, very inexpensive. Or you can say, hey, I think these people would be good on a show. I'm trained to be crew. Another person trained to be crew. Yay. They even have a pan tilt zoom camera. So basically you can have a one person crew. That sounds familiar. And, you know, a host or whatever, and you just need one person in the control room doing the things, instead of having, you know, like 5 to 10 different people all doing a thing, or all doing different things, though that's very handy if you can get that. And everyone that comes in is a volunteer, except for there's, you know, 4 or 5 paid staff members that run everything, keep track of all the stuff. And then everything else is volunteer basis. So yeah, if you want to play with video tech and things like that, see if you have a public access station around near you. You get training on the stuff, and maybe make a show that goes out to your local area. Oh, they also have a Twitch channel, which I was surprised at. And they just take their signal and run it over Twitch. But anyway, okay, gonna take all these off now because my head is getting very warm. Then afterwards, went and had tacos. So, it was great. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'll see you right back. And then when we come back, we'll just go over the news. I just look for tech news articles and tabletop role-playing articles that interest me. And we'll round off our time with that. Oh, hi again, Kat. You came back down. All right, be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's my birthday month. Yay, my birthday is March 30th. And so if you want to contribute to the me getting a Elgato prompter thing, that's the current goal. Go to my coffee using that link there and donate. All coffee things are going to getting a prompter this month. All right. Again, if you have any questions on tech, please put them in chat. I will answer them if I can, and if not, I will attempt to point you to a source which will give you the answer. Hopefully. Something like that. I don't know. I'm doing things. Oh, I did mention that I was messing with my audio settings on the Rodecaster Duo on my mic. So one thing I did was added just the tiniest bit. If you add just a tiny bit of reverb, this guy's contention was it doesn't sound like reverb. It just gives you a little lower tone to your voice. And he also said take out. He was very against mid-range tones, and he's like, yeah, I take those out. So I lowered my mids as well. So hopefully this is sounding pretty good. Let's see. All right, so now we look at articles of the day. We already did the horrible thing. We already mentioned the horrible thing that Hewlett Packard is doing, so we don't need to go over that again. Let's see, is there anything actually... No, I don't need to. Looking for anything. Just because it's semi-security related. This again is on Ars Technica. These there are $30 doorbell cameras can be easily hijacked, says Consumer Reports. Yay! Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. All right. These are budget-minded doorbell brands, Ekin and Tuck. And they have some security vulnerabilities in there, so you can read that. Oh, thanks! Yay! I appreciate it. It's really great. Thank you so much. Thank you both. Let's see here. So we checked that site. What else? I can't type right now. There we go. Now I can type. Let's see here. Just looking for... So Adobe's latest AI experiment generates music from text. They haven't said if or when it'll be publicly available, but it's still a thing they're working on. Which, again, how is it trained? You know, there's all sorts of questions around anything that dares put the letters A and I on it itself. That's it. Spotify news. Okay, that's on Engadget. We can do this. Spotify rolls out an audiobook-only subscription. $10 per month will get you 15 hours of audiobooks. That doesn't seem like enough. But anyway, I don't know if it's tiered or whatnot, but... at least the audiobooks I tend to listen to are sometimes more than that. So yeah, if you just want to listen to audiobooks, there's that. Otherwise, audiobooks are included in a premium sub already. So if you just want the audiobook thing, you can just do audiobooks. All right. You have to just looking at some articles real quick here. All right, let's get into TTRPG stuff. We talked about the new maps update. Oh, over on Demiplane, the new Critical Role's Daggerheart playtest. There's a closed beta, but in I think just a few weeks there'll be an open beta, and Demiplane will have tools, character tools for it right out of the gate. So if you're interested in that, yeah, look up Daggerheart. Put it in chat. Daggerheart. And check it out. Yeah. Let's see here. Modifius is going to have a Discworld RPG that'll be kickstarting later in the year, so also check that out. Modifius makes some fun, publishes some fun games. Go back and forth on them, yeah. I think I mentioned this last week, but if you play the Avatar Legends role-playing game from Magpie Games, they're having an Uncle Iroh's Adventure Guide coming out in the fall. There's a lot of things they do accessibility-wise that are strange, but the things that are good are really good. Yeah, I get that. And let's see. What else am I looking? That's not what I'm looking for. Have a few more tabs to open up. Okay. All right, not much there. Opened OBS and you're about to tinker with things. Excellent. Forgot I added a feature and was like, wow. Oh yeah, I did do that thing. Amazing. The new Final Fantasy Rebirth is out, isn't it? Or is it out, or is it just in beta? I don't remember now. I think it's out. I do like that they are treating it as separate games. So I played through the original Final Fantasy VII. You know, I had a PlayStation, and I had all, I don't know, what was it, 4 discs, 2 discs, 4 discs, I think. Yeah, I played through all that. I did play a little bit of Remake, but I do like what I'm seeing of Rebirth, and I may just go into Rebirth when I can. But that'll probably be a while. All right. Oh, Vampire Survivors got an update, which I was up until 3 a.m. 100%ing again, because it was Vampire Survivors, and I need my 100% back. It's fun. It has some. It's in space. Great, loved it. Couple new characters. Couple new weapons. You get a phaser, or what they call a phaser. And then the other weapon is it summons bats that just fly across the screen and ram into your enemies. It's fantastic. At first, because I couldn't tell what this thing did, and I'm like, why can't I destroy these bats? Oh, that's my weapon. Because they have this red outline, right? And enemies typically don't have a red outline, so I was very confused. I'm like, is this a new enemy type with it? And it took me a while to go, oh, wait, no, this weapon is working. It's summoning these bats to fly at the screen. Let's see. Oh. Ooh, I found a game I have to try. Because it's currently in Kickstarter, but it's kind of a thing I'm liking. Oh, this was published on February 8th. Ooh, let's see if their Kickstarter is still going. It's called Community Radio 2nd Edition, new edition of the improv TTRPG about strange place and the community radio station that supports it. And I never played the first one, but I do like the. Okay, is this 6 days to go? All right, so this is what I'm looking at. I'm so interested in this. There's a solo journaling RPG I found at PAX U. Has a similar theme. Called Void 1680 AM, and it's great, and it encourages you to build music lists and things as you journal through it. And yeah, I was wondering if this was a solo journaling I could make an actual play out of, but the only problem is this has its identity based in the music you're selecting, so I'd have to kind of go a bit afield from what this is, but this community radio thing might be more in line with the thing I am looking for. Yeah. Okay, yeah, now I'm just into reading all about this. Yeah, this might be right up my alley. All right, yeah, take a look at more of that. That looks neat. Dig into it a little bit more. Maybe I can get an idea of the rules and things like that, and see how much up my alley it is. The premise definitely is, but how it plays and things like that will be of interest. Let's see, what else do we have? Games Workshop. No, just because I saw a thing about anime go by. Have you all been watching Delicious in Dungeon? It's an amazing show, airing on Netflix right now. See, I haven't seen this week's episode. I think new episodes come out on Thursdays, and they might be wrapping up their season. But yeah, it's great. I'm really enjoying it. It's just a fun show to watch. It's all about, cooking monsters in dungeons, so and how that, and then finding out how best to cook certain creatures and how that affects the dungeon's ecosystem and how it sustains a dungeon's ecosystem and how to achieve balance within a dungeon. It's really fantastic. It's very funny. Alright, I'm gonna keep that tab open. That tab, and let's make sure, what time is it? Okay, yeah, I should get going pretty soon anyway. Order some food for supper. And make sure I don't see anything else. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else to talk about. So, if you do have any questions on anything relating to tech or anything we talked about, please put them in chat now. I'm going to see if there is someone we can raid on over to. Let's do this. Once again, I'm DC. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and more. Let's go over. You know what? We're gonna raid D&D Jordan Lee. Jordan has recently met their own qualified goal to help pay their bills and things like that, and a wonderful person. So we're gonna go visit them and see you all over there. I will be back here on Monday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, with Octopath Traveler 2. Yeah, that's what we're playing right now. And still collecting party members, doing some quests, and all that. It'll be great. Come on by. And then next week, Tech Friday, we'll have... I know we'll have a couple more definitive topics because stuff will be released. Today was just sort of random. Here's some stuff. It was a scattering of things. So you get the scatter of things. Yeah, and if there's anything you would like to see me go over on Tech Friday, if there's just something in OBS you have a question on, or about producing a stream, or any of that, let me know. You can email me, info.dclasair@gmail.com. You can go to dclasair.bio.link, and wherever I'm at, message me. If you want to message me over on Twitter. Do the thing. And yeah, or if you go to the bio.link site, there's a button that's the email icon, and you can just click that and send me an email as well, or just at me on Twitter if you want, everyone to know what's going on, and we can talk about it that way too. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And please have a great weekend. Please be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and I will see you on Monday. Bye. Stay tuned for the raid.